Okay, now we have a lady. It's about time. A lot of male energy here, just a little bit too much. She is, I believe, a veteran of the Austin comedy scene, so she's a veterinarian of the Austin comedy scene. Yeah. But before that, I have a few more jokes. I'll hold off on those. Oh, that one's good. Anyway, Stephanie, I believe, has been preparing for this show for like a month.
What?
Yeah, she heard about it and like day one, shedding. That's a musical term. When you're shedding, it means like you're just focusing.
I thought it was shredding.
Shredding is another musical term.
That's a better term.
Yeah. Save it for words with friends, dude. Give it up for Stephanie, everybody.
Hello, thank you. So I haven't done stand-up in a long time, so I'm sorry if, I'm not funny. So my phone got turned off. Oh, also I'm reading from notes because, I didn't really actually want to prepare, and so I didn't memorize anything or prepare ahead of time. I just wrote stuff down, like right before I came here. So my phone got turned off recently because, I didn't have the money to pay the bills, but it's been kind of nice because I get to convince myself that that's the reason why nobody's been calling me. And it sucks because I'm really poor and it's kind of pathetic, but I mean, I guess that's kind of just how it is now. I mean, we're all poor, right? So, that's going on. It's nice, we all enjoy it, right? It's awesome. You don't have money to buy things, and it's wonderful. I've got to take the bus everywhere, and there's two things I can't stand being late. It's the bus and my period. Speaking of which, here's a word of advice, ladies. Don't fuck anyone you can't find 8 weeks later to pay for his half of your abortion. Stuff you learn when you're single. But I'm not actually single anymore. I'm getting laid on a regular basis, and it's nice. It's okay, but here's the reason why it's nice. Because I don't have to do any of the stuff that you normally do to, get laid. Because really, I don't feel like men realize all the lengths that women go to just get fucked. Like, I don't really think that I've ever met a guy who took 2 showers in a day, to make his junk look nice, just in case. I've never met anybody like that. And the whole one-night stand thing, I'm just really, really done with that. Like when a guy's all breathing in your ears, like, and then they're all like, oh man, I want you to come, baby. He's like, man, I do too, but you're really fucking it up for me. I was hooking up with this guy one time, and he wanted me to do the whole thing where, you masturbate in front of him. Which really, I'm not into for multiple reasons. I'm not a fan of, because I got caught masturbating way too much whenever I was a kid. And like this one time, my mom found my porn collection, but it wasn't real porn. It was like drawn out porn because I didn't have access to real porn. And but I didn't know what like a naked adult would look like, so it was just drawn out pictures of like lingerie models from the Sunday newspaper on construction paper in crayon. So my mom found this, and she's like, it's like the Presbyterian mom's like worst nightmare. She's like, oh God, my daughter's a lesbian. My 11-year-old daughter's a lesbian. And she's like, are these yours? And I'm just like really adamantly denying it. And the only reason why she let it drop was because my friend was there to see this whole thing. Like that, yeah, that was my introduction into like the shame that is people knowing that you have sex. So, I'm not really into the whole like masturbating in front of people thing. And the other reason is because I feel like it's just kind of laziness on the guy's part. I mean, they're getting you to do this so that they don't have to do it, or they don't know how to do it. And, and it's kind of like, wasn't this what I was trying to avoid in the first place? Like, I wanted to date with this person. I ate in front of you. I went through this whole, 20 questions, like, how many siblings do you have? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Who gives a fucking shit? Dead in a ditch somewhere. I don't know. And then I did all this shit so that I wouldn't have to masturbate, much less in front of a fucking audience. And that's all I have. Thank you.
All right, Stephanie. Stephanie.
Yeah! Stephanie.
We're doing the last person to clap before.
It's like a dead poet society thing right
All right, thank you everybody, thank you.
there. Captain my captain.